Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. We're going to be reviewing Demolition Man by Williams today. Please look for a review under the description of our video, as well as like and follow us on our social media formats, Arcade and Pinball Talk, under Facebook groups, Instagram, Twitter, as well as click that red subscribe button. Be a bull. It's red for a reason. Hit that thing. Let's go ahead and get this review and gameplay underway, shall we? Demolition Man. This is a visual pinball representation of this game. Very fun game in its mechanical format. Very fun game, actually, in its visual pinball format as well. First impressions are pretty nice. I'm liking the flow of the table so far. You have a lot of blocks to the middle, which impedes flow. But you also have a lot of angles, which makes it a little bit more difficult and will keep your attention on this game a little bit longer. Flipper gap is not too bad. So table mechanics are 2 in lanes. You have 2 out lanes. You have a retinal scan to the left of that with a target. A ramp up with a spinner to the left. Flipper to the middle. You have a ramp going around there. A ramp to the middle of that. You also have an area where you can lock out. You have a skill shot with the flipper there that goes up to the next ramp. You have another ramp to the right, and also an area which will send the ball back around, kind of like a mini orbit per se. It doesn't go all the way around the table, but it does go around the playfield enough for it to count to a certain extent. I would still call it a lane versus an orbit, but that, depending on the speed, could drop into the columns above to the top right, or keep going past that. All in all, decent gameplay. You got a nice little spinner to the middle, as you saw, with a ramp that shoots it up to those columns as well. There's a little kick out. Couple slings, call them those kick bumpers or sling bumpers or slings. So, you know, decent game. I will say that there is a lot going on to the back of the playfield, and there's a lot of blocks to the middle, meaning either block, a peg with a rubber, a target, which impedes your progress moving forward, stops your ball, and sends it right back down to you. I will also say be aware of your top middle flipper, because when you're hitting with your left flipper up, if you backhand it, it will go almost up towards that flipper that's in the middle, and that flipper will block your shot. So keep that in mind. All in all, soundtrack sounds really good. Sound bites so far are good. Artwork looks great. It's what you'd expect from Demolition Man, one of the better films that was made back in the day. Modes are good on this. You have plenty of modes per each ramp. You got Cryo Prison, Wasteland, Museum Multi-Ball, Fortress Multi-Ball, multiple freeze modes there, and a lot of things to turn on the ramp. So, you know, this would be a really fun game. Replayability on this is going to definitely be there. Fun factor is going to be there. So if you get the opportunity to play this in its mechanical format or visual or virtual, definitely do it. It's worth your time. Anyway, please look for a review of this visual pinball representation of Demolition Man below in our review under the description of the YouTube video, as well as like and follow us. Again, thank you again for watching today, and we look forward to our next video with you guys.